I feel like I'm in the Untouchables or something.
No, just keep talking. That's all right. Listen, you've got the big iron fist. I'm gonna bring something out.
Yeah,
right?
well, you know what? Yeah, it would be silly to come out unarmed, but how you doing?
Actually, I'm doing all right. This is a gift for you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I made this myself. I've been getting into woodworking a little bit.
What other stuff are you making? You making mostly bats? Can I
Yes,
hold
you
it?
can
You
touch
mind?
it.
Oh, look at that. What does that say on there?
That says CA Heart JK.
Oh, that's very nice. Oh, how about that? That's beautiful. Thank you.
I know that.
It's like an old-fashioned kind of
It's
bat,
a little
right?
old-timey.
Yeah,
But you're
like
kind of an old-timey guy.
Yeah, I guess so.
I was carving that sucker and I was thinking about you.
You brought some video of the actual process.
I videoed myself doing some of the work.
Let's see what we have here. That's you in the headgear, yeah?
Yeah.
Protective.
Right,
Is that
standing.
a lathe?
That's hard work, bro.
And
Look
you're
at that.
sanding? That is hard work.
That's a lathe, yeah.
Why are you doing this? You're an actor. You're not supposed to work.
You know what? Thank you. Good night, everybody. I'm doing it because actually, you know, I read somewhere that it makes you happy if you work with your hands. That like people who work with their hands are actually happier. It stimulates a part of your brain that makes you happy or whatever. And I also like doing it.
Yeah. Well, it must make you happy, I guess.
Yeah, that one didn't make me that happy. I was like, you know.
Have you tried one of these? Have you like got in a game with one of these
Yeah,
homemade bats?
I've made several, and I did try to hit with one. I didn't have great results, but I can't blame it on the bat. You know, the batter's got to take responsibility.
What is the key to making a good baseball bat?
I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, there's a million guys in the Carpenters Union who could make a better bat than that with their eyes closed. I think you put it on a piece of wood on a lathe, and you kind of carve it in the shape that you think a bat might be, and
do they do it by hand like that, like the companies like Louisville Slugger or whatever?
They don't do it. They don't do it that way anymore. I went actually to the Easton factory where they make baseball bats to see how it was done, and they make them in about 60 seconds. They have a machine, they put it in, and they can make it like perfectly for these pro guys who know how they want their bat. This thing took me like 4 hours.
Oh, really?
That's not.
Oh, it's still pretty good for. Is this because your brother was Batman? You're like, you know what? I'm now
There's
Batman.
a little fuzz on the top of it.
How's your baseball team going? I know you play on an adult league, right?
Yeah, we do. We're doing well, actually.
What's the name of the team?
We're called The Love.
The Love.
Yeah.
All right. The Love. Really?
The Love, yeah. For the love of the game. You
I
play
see.
for the
Oh,
love.
all right.
What's wrong with that? You know?
How many guys
enough
are
of
on
that,
this
huh?
team? What do you got? I mean, I know you have a minimum of 9, but how many?
Yeah, we've got about 15 guys, and they're great. They're all very good. I'm getting close to being one of the oldest guys now.
Oh, are
so,
you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good, is it?
What was that?
I don't
That
know.
noise
Somebody's messing
happened.
around in the band over there. Yeah. Somebody probably doing some woodworking back there. Are you? How young? What's the age range on the guys?
We got guys who are, you know, from their early 20s, maybe 18, up to 40, up to 50. I don't know. John Hamm plays on my team. I think he's like mid-50s.
He does?
Yeah.
Well, John? No, John's
like
younger than
56,
mid-50s. Yeah. No, John? No.
John Hamm?
No, but he'll appreciate you saying that.
Ham's easily 56.
What position does Ham play?
Ham doesn't show up that
He doesn't
much.
show up?
Nah, Ham's busy.
What position do you play on the
I
team?
play, you know, I used to play third base, but it's getting harder. You know, I let some of the younger guys get in there, and I like to play right field.
Right field? Oh, all right. Do your kids play baseball?
My kids play, yeah. They play baseball. They also play football. I coach them, which is really fun. It's the only time they'll listen to me, so I like to do
they
it.
listen to you? Because I coach my son's basketball team. No, not only did he not listen to me, none of the kids listened to me. Not at all. Not for 1 second did they listen to me.
What does that say about you?
Not a good coach.
Were you nervous when you were coaching?
No, you know what the mistake I made, honestly? I joked around with them the first day.
Oh, right.
And I was fooling around, and they're like, oh, look, oh, he's an
You don't have to take him seriously.
Yeah.
He's a peer. He's one of us. Yeah. Do what he says.
That's
I don't
really
fool
what
around
happened.
with those kids.
You don't fool
Day
around?
one, I'm like, hey, listen. And then that's all I have to say. But I let him know who's boss. Actually, we had we played for 7 years in this flag football league with my kids, and we never won. And I thought this last season, I was like, you know what, you can pick your team. And I said, let's pick like a winning team. We'll be the Patriots this year or something. You know what I mean? Like, that'll help us get there. And I asked my son if that was okay. He said, no, I want to be the Browns. And I was like, listen, the Browns have struggled. You know what I mean? If we want to be a winning team, we're going to have to act like a winning team. But he put his foot down. So his favorite player was Odell. And now they get Jarvis, all these guys. So we said, okay, we'll be the Browns. And undefeated. In the regular season, undefeated in the playoffs, and we won the Super Bowl. So it was great. Thank you very much. So I was pretty proud of that, and I sent a letter. I found an email for the PR guy for the real Cleveland Browns. I thought they'd be inspired by our victory and feel like they might be able to win one too. I wrote them an email, and I was like, hey, listen, I want you to know these kids out here, we did one for you. You know, we got in the huddle. We'd always say for Cleveland. This is I sent them a picture of our team with us and the trophies, and the big deal. And, it's like 4 weeks later, I get a response, and it says, like, great job. If you're ever in Cleveland, come see a game. I was sort of expecting, like, the jet might be sent. The kids would be, like, brought onto the field.
Yeah, sure.
Come to see a game.
Halftime.
Thanks, guys.
No, wow. Well, they are the Browns. How exciting do you expect them to be? They're named after the worst color.
I don't feel that way. And I think they're going to win one pretty soon.
Right.
You know how much I love you?
To the sun and back.
To the sun and back 30,000 times. And it's not even our sun. It's a sun in a distant galaxy. We're taking a very slow spaceship. It takes a very, very long time. And there's a lot of headwind. It's quite a trip. How much do you love me?
Like to the top of a tree.
What?
That's Casey Affleck in Light of My Life, a movie he wrote, starred in, and directed. You did all of those things.
Yes, I'm the only person to blame.
Is that right? Yeah, okay. I do see you're the only person that ever did that. And that would have been something. That young lady who plays your daughter,
fantastic.
She's terrific. Yeah,
She's
where did you find her?
Canada.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we looked all over. Amy Kaufman is our casting director, and she just looked and looked and looked, and she's amazing. She's really super talented. She's incredibly professional, very hardworking. Anna Pinyowski, she'll be on this show someday, I'm sure.
That scene, and there's a scene in which you're telling her a story. It's a long shot. It's like with no edits. It's like, how long is that?
12 minutes.
12 minutes, you're telling her the story.
Yeah.
For me, when I see something like that, I think, oh, I hope they didn't screw it up and have to do it a whole bunch of times. Yeah. How many times did you have to shoot that?
We shot that scene for about 8 hours.
For 8 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was always the one to mess it up. And this look would come over her face, and I would think, I just it up, didn't I? And she knew my lines and her lines. She was one of those kids, and she would just nod, and I would go, okay, let's start over. And we'd do it again. She's amazing.
Yeah, that story you told, is that a story like you'd heard in your childhood, or?
No one told me stories. Didn't they tell you bedtime stories?
Yes, my mother did.
They did?
Yeah.
I had a good mom, too, but she didn't tell me bedtime stories. Never. I don't remember any bedtime stories. And once I asked my mom, the only thing I know about like how my mom put me to sleep was she would say that I cried a lot, and they would just turn the vacuum cleaner on in my room. So I don't know. Well,
that is.
Yeah.
Like the first sound machine.
Like, shut up. That was they're like, what's louder than this damn kid? Turn on the vacuum cleaner in his bedroom so we can get on with our night.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very sad.
So I made this story up on my own. It was a story I actually told one of my kids, and I was like, that's not bad. And I went and wrote it down.
Oh, is that how you did it?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
And did your son recognize that story when?
They haven't seen the movie. They haven't
haven't
seen, I don't think, anything that I've done.
Really?
No interest.
None at all?
Very, very little. I forced them to see a little bit of this. I put them in front of the most exciting part of the movie. And they got bored in like 3 minutes and got up and left.
Really?
Yeah.
When you're doing all of those jobs, directing, writing, acting in the movie, which is the trickiest of them? Which is the most time-consuming?
The acting, because that's really the one that I'm
Really?
that I'm
I would
doing.
guess that would be last. Interesting.
Well, the thing about being a director, people like to imagine that it's just one person, but there's all these people who are actually doing their job and making you look good. You know, you're mostly saying, like, thank you very much, that looks great. Okay, thank you very much, good job. There's not a ton of, like, stuff that you're doing, you know what I mean? So the acting was the thing that was on set taking the most time.
What have you learned from your brother as far as being a director goes? Is there a lesson that something you observed him doing and you decided to do that yourself?
I'm sure that there is.
I love asking this question because I know you guys bust each other's balls so frequently and intensely.
I don't bust his balls anymore because his career is just taking a nosedive.
Oh, so
I gotta build him back up. You know what I mean? It's no fun when a guy's down here to kick him. You gotta build him up and knock.
All right.
There are a lot of things I've learned from him. He's a very smart guy, good director.
Congratulations on the movie. It's really good.
Thank you.
And quick, tell us the premise of the movie real quick.
It's about a father and a daughter who live in a very dangerous post-apocalyptic world, and there's a lot of people after them. There are, but it's a little bit more dangerous than you think, but not quite as dangerous as the dad thinks, and they're trying to create a sort of normal family life a little bit, and he's trying to raise her as well as he possibly can in a very dangerous world. It's like having kids in Hollywood.
Yeah. Casey Affleck, Light of My Life, opens in theaters and on demand August 9th. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel, and this is The Internet. I made it myself. Hit subscribe if you like it.